Maybe this button isn't working. G'day, Stu from UAV Futures here. Welcome back to the greatest live stream on the internet. We're talking about the FPV Mix. It's basically a drone live stream where we never know what's going to happen. We're going to answer some of your questions, have some fun today. First things first, we're going to go through a mic check. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I don't know. I tried to use my little stream deck here and it wasn't changing the window. So hopefully we can get that sorted throughout the stream. How are you guys all going? I don't think I can handle this extra window. Too many new streams at once. But who can I see in the chat? I can see Kiz, Bartlett, Viral, Joe. Oh my gosh, that sound. Ooh, okay. Kiz Bartlett just sent through a $10 donation with a bit of a spooky Halloween sound as well. Oh, I could also probably set up the heart rate monitor if that's something you're interested in. Put that in the chat. I forgot about that because it is a bit of a spooky session with Halloween. He says, number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. I have no idea what that means, Kiz Bartlett. But, yeah, I'm going to say thank you. I'm a little bit scared of where that's going to end up in the clip. We've got RS7 Driver as well in the chat here. 38 people watching. And we've been streaming for 2 minutes already. Man, that's must have been that long intro we had. Random is saying, oh, there is many in my post. My secret, not so secret sausage lover. All right, whatever's going on there with Random's having some sort of fun session there with some people. We got Joel FPV saying yellow. People starting to pour in now. We got Drunken Bullet as well saying classic. I'm going to have to give Charlie a little snack here. We got Spy Badger FPV who sent me a message and he said, Stu, I'm never going to hit the thumbs up button. So there you go, Mark. That's going back to you, my friends. I'm going to press the thumbs up button. We've got Waldo. He's coming in from the UK. Hopefully this time is a little bit better for those guys in the UK, actually. It might have moved to 11 a.m. instead of 1 p.m. Balrog 240. Is that like the same person? He's on Street Fighter, Balrog? I'm not too sure. I could be getting my Capcom licenses crossed. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's on that pinball machine in the background, which we used to play sometimes. But we can check out the EV200. I know the EV300s. What are the EV200s? From memory. Style FPV. He's saying, making an Aussie movie coming in November 30th on my channel. There we go. We've got Jay FPV saying, g'day, pilots. Joel's asking some questions here. You know what? I'm going to Google straight off the bat. Let's get in and help some people. What do I think of these goggles? From memory, I think they're going to be overpriced versus what you can get. They're not the best value at the moment. Because they're a bit old. Let's have a look at, yeah, okay, these ones. Yep, this is what I was thinking of. Oh, wow, they're expensive too. Don't go, oh, is my screen share going to work? Why aren't you working, Streamlabs? Let me press this button. Bear with me, boys and girls. I can use the mouse to do it, but I would prefer to be able to get the stream deck to work. All right, like if I play some of these sounds, like will this play?
What's going on with the Don?
Why aren't my transitions working? All right, so if we press here, let's go back to this one. I can use the mouse throughout this anyway. Okay, seems like the transitions have just decided not to work. Let's have a look here. We want to go to scene. New screen share. Let's try that. All right, we'll come back to this. We're not going to spend too long mucking around with that one. However, I can just use the mouse. There we go. This bad boy right here. These are the goggles that he's talking about, the EV200Ds. Now, look, these were okay when they first came out. They were nowhere. They're not worth $400. You can get a pair of Sky Zones for that if we put this to US dollars. All right, they're not worth $275 US dollars, so yeah, I'd much prefer to get a pair of Sky Zones. They came with dual diversity modules in there. Look, they were okay. They weren't terrible, but they're not worth the consideration when you got some other goggles out there. So I don't know if that's something that you're like, are you getting a second-hand pair or something like that? But we're going to move on, Charlie. Oh, you forgot your little snacks. That's right. Thank you very much, Kiz. Let's do this. We've got Shane. He's saying, hey, Stu as well. There you go, Charlie. That's from Kiz. Thank you very much, Kiz, for that first donation of the day. And also thanks for using the donation link as well, because we are well on our way to upgrading the studio, getting it ready for 2021. We're going to get a new lens as well for the roof cam and work a little bit on the soundproofing, some of the lighting right there. But thank you very much for that, my friend. All right, scrolling down here. Spy Badger saying they're old school. Matthew Blows is saying, g'day. We're at 22 thumbs up. We've got 49 people watching. And Random is saying he prefers the Sky Zones. We've got FPV Inverted. He is tuning in as well. And Sky Badger saying, if I remember, Grumpy's words were something like F those goggles. Okay, so maybe it was a while ago. Maybe Grumpy Trev didn't like that. Joel's asking, can I bring out a new build soon? What sort of build would you guys like to see? Put that in the comments as well. A pro build, a racer build, a freestyle build, a value build, a $99 build. I don't know, it's up to what build would help you learn and get into this hobby. So please let me know that. JFPV is asking, Stu, have you auto scanned today? And I know that he's just trolling me. I'm feeling like we're on top of things. I know that the Stream Deck for some reason is not responding to my scene transitions, but please do not ever auto scan. It is just a waste of time. What auto scan does, it just cycles through the channels, picks up on what it thinks is the strongest one and said, yep, that's your channel, let's lock it in there. It doesn't take anything else into consideration. And let me tell you that it can often get like some false matches, or it'll pick up on the wrong channel, because our VTXs are not perfect by any means. They are cheap pieces of analog hardware that is nowhere near accurate, especially when you think some people are paying like $13 for a VTX transmitter. They are not locked into a frequency, or that, you know, they need a bit of work done to them. Don't expect a miracle when you're only paying $13. And that, look at me on this auto scan rant. It's going to pick up on the wrong channel. You're going to fly away. You're going to lose reception. If you fly auto scan, you are just asking to break some stuff. So never, ever, ever fly auto scan. Thank you for getting me on that that rant there, Jay. John King is saying, hey everyone, where is everyone at today? I'm in beautiful Kentucky. We're down here, for me, I'm in the state of Victoria, which is in pretty much the bottom. I'm right down the bottom of Australia. And yeah, the weather is not really playing nicely. Richard would like to see a 4-inch lightweight long-range drone build under 250 grams. Okay, that could be pretty interesting as well. Let's see. Kiz Bartlett is saying, pick your least recommended parts and build it, then see how it flies. That's not going to help anybody, mate. That might be a little bit entertaining. Test Pilot Tim is in the house as well, saying, yo, Stu, how are you? I'm well, my friend. I'm feeling good, feeling positive. And I got to say that thanks to everybody who's here. You guys are the best time of my working week. It's great to be here talking on the stream, talking with the Sausage family or the Stream family, whatever you want to call yourselves. And I truly do feel blessed to be part of this community. So thank you to everybody out there who's here today watching this. And I want you to feel you are important as well. You are special and you're part of this family. And I'm Jesus Christ. I'm not sure if I dropped the swear word or not right there. But that freaked me out just a little bit. There was... thank you very much. I've totally forgotten what I was talking about. Thanks to RS7 Driver, who says, no question, just a statement. Thanks for being awesome. Well, brother, thanks for being you, and very kind from you, absolute legend. I'm going to fix this camera up so we can... Do I dare touch it? Please don't break. Please don't break. There we go. Now we can see everybody in the chat as well as the legends in the background right there. Chaos FPV, FPV Nick, Captain Kirk, Daxi, Donnie, Quigs, Rob Malali, Greg, Walden, Toxic FPV, Drunken Bullet, RS7 Driver, Bad 33, RG, MG, and Trollolololololol. Kind of rolls off the tongue, that little lolol. Anyway, and also, thank you very much, RS7 Driver. And Bad Manners is saying, what I got to start watching at the beginning. He's saying hi. Bro, I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who sent through a super chat or a donation or who's just been here. It's a privilege and an honor, and I'm extremely humbled and blessed to be able to be here talking to you guys, but also sharing this message of FPV. Like, when I look back on my life, you never know what it's going to be in the future, and I am going to feel proud of the fact that we here together, we're changing people's lives, getting them involved with this amazing hobby that teaches people to fly. They can experience the world in a way they've never done that before. They're going to get out to new places. They're going to make new friends, and it's just a very special time. Oh, I forgot too. Did you want me to put on that heart rate monitor? I can't even remember if that was something that we were doing. Gamer Drone just said, do a budget build, Stu. Listening with earphones at work, so I won't get caught listening. Well, there you go. Gamer Drones don't get... Wait, is this Game of... No, not Gamer Drones. There is also... I think I've watched Game of Drones in the past. There's also a video game called Drone the Game. So actually, we can probably show that off now. I've got a couple of CD keys. I've got to do some flying around in it and get used to it. But here's what I'm thinking, right? So let's see if we can have a look here. Can I go to YouTube? I'll probably get some copyright strike, I bet you, for showing this. Drone the Game. And look, you guys brought this up a little while ago. Let's have a look. Trailer. Let's see. Announcement trailer. Well, that was 3 years ago. Oh no, that's DRONE. Drone the Game trailer. Man, there must be something that's like more recent, right? Uploaded this year. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know how we can have a look at this. Let's see. Where's the trailer? Who would have thought that trying to show off a video game was going to be so tricky? Why do they put ads at the start of a trailer? Like, here's a tip. If you are a gaming company and you're trying to show off your game, don't put an ad at the front of it. All right, I've got it muted so we don't get in trouble here. And I'm pretty sure this looks like a totally different game, but this might be it. I don't even know. All right, jumping over here to screen share. Oh, and we've also got another super chat as well by Should I Buy the iFlight Nazgul 6S? That's from Otterton 0. Now, let me just show this off. New screen share. Actually, I probably should have just showed the Steam page. Let's jump in here. All right, this does look like the same game. Looks like they've changed the name to Drone the Game. But basically, would you guys like to play... I think you build your own drone and then go and blow each other up or something. But yeah, I've got some CD keys. This is like from 3 years ago, so they've done a little bit of work. It's still in early access. But yeah, we might be able to play that together with some people. We've got some keys to give away. When I organize that, I'm going to basically think we could do like a battle between the UAV crew and you guys, and like some arena deathmatch kind of thing where we can all get together and blow each other up on stream, if that's something that you guys would be interested in, jumping in, talking on Discord, that sort of stuff as well. So I don't know, let me know though. And I've got some questions to answer. And remember, if you want to make sure that I don't miss your question, of course, I will always catch up on the super chats and the donations. But also, if you tag me with @UAV Futures, it makes it so much easier for me to read the chat as it's strolling through. This one was a super chat 2 minutes ago from Otterton 0, and he's saying, should I buy the iFlight Nazgul 6S? And I think as long as it's under $200, so for anybody interested, that is this drone right here. I tell you what, I really am missing my little what do you call it, stream deck. This bad boy. This drone here has a lot of positives. The only thing I didn't like about it, it was very hungry on the battery. So the motor prop combo, I don't feel like was the most efficient, but it meant it would go very, very fast. You just got to have some high quality batteries to go with it, or don't push it quite as hard. I was pretty much going full throttle, and I think I made I put a 5S version on my 4S, which is not recommended, but it made the 5S battery literally burst into flames, or at least smoke and split open. But yeah, it depends how much you're going to be paying for this Otter, I should say. If it's under $200, I think it's a great choice. It's a reliable drone that's been around for a long time that a lot of people like. All right, main screen share. Toxic FPV is saying, at UAV Futures, and thanks for tagging me, Toxic, one of the legends himself, is saying, what would cause an ESC to be very jumpy on the motor? Motor is jumping on and off, then on and off, and the ESC stops and beeps. The diatone took a hit today. Swap motors, and it's the ESC. So, it could be if a motor is kind of going a little bit and then stopping, it's probably like the motors, right? One of the wires is probably become loose, or it could be a broken ESC, but one of the wires for that from the ESC could be a little bit loose. It might look like it's soldered on, but if it's sort of dropped off, so it's pushing it. Each motor, I think this is basic. I think I've got this understanding right. But essentially, when the motor turns, each pole needs it to push past the next one. And if you've only got 2 out of the 3 going, it might go a little bit and then it won't have enough juice at the start to get past. Does it keep spinning? If it's actually revved up, does it keep going, or is it stopping and starting all the time? And if it's stopping and then starting again, that's also telling me there might be a short in there. So maybe the ESC had a little bit of a short in it that could have happened in that crash. It might have broken, unfortunately. But if you've got some other suggestions as well, yeah. Sometimes I feel like if the whole thing is just Doug. Oh man. All right. Doug is saying, "Good morning, Doug. Good morning, gang." So let's give Doug some thumbs up as well. Thank you very much for sending that. Whew. Sending that through. And bad manners, I've got to give Charlie actually a little bit of snack. Here you go. Look, Charlie is all over it. He's ready. Oh, thanks very much, guys. That's really kind of you. We're actually, it's getting there. Charlie, you're pretty much biting my hand off there, buddy. Settle down. Thank you very much. And bad manners is saying, is the drone the game on Xbox? I don't know, actually. I only have it for Steam. Jumping over here, main face cam. Matthew Blows is saying, where is your heart rate monitor, buddy? Okay. I'll try and let's see if I can quickly put that on. Whew, got it right here. Thank you very much. And this bad boy as well. Give me 2 seconds. We'll see if we can, not everyone wants me. This is a different type of stream. We're not going to be showing off too much of my chest right here. Not like some other Twitch streamers, but let's go here. You can look at Doggo Cam just for a second while I put this on. Hopefully it's going to be, not going to take too long. Let's have a look-see. All right. This is this is the OnlyFans one. Stuart, what are you talking about? We got some. Do not Google that. Do not Google that. Oh, I don't even know if the batteries in this thing are working. All right, scrolling down. Let's see if this biometrics start working. I did have to get some new batteries for this actually. I probably should have been a little bit more organized. We might be able to do this on. Let's have a look. The battery might be a little bit flat. And I don't know where I put the other batteries. So yeah, sorry there, lads. If I go here, it might just say it doesn't have a... Oh no, we do have a very, very tiny connection there. But I'm not sure if it's getting... any data. The battery says it's very, very low. All right, we're going to jump back in here, get on with the show. Maybe the heart rate monitor will work. Who knows? It's probably on a low battery. Main face cam. Sorry about that, guys. Whoa, look at that. We're on 85. That seems pretty high for me. We'll see if that resets through the thing. Maybe we can have some more bits of coffee as well. That's going to help. All right. Scrolling through here, Otto sent through another super chat and he says, what is the best goggles under $100? Man, why is my heart rate rocketing? Surely that's not accurate right now. 90, 91. Call the ambulance. It doesn't feel that fast. All right, settle down, Stuart. The best goggle under $100, my friend, is easily this. It is not the most stylish. You are not going to be getting... any special nice looks in the park while wearing this thing around. But if I go here to screen share, say it with me, ladies and gentlemen, this goggle right here, easily, and I'll post a link to this in the chat as well. So if you want to go back through this and watch this order, click in there. Yeah, this goggle here, it had insane reception. The screen you can take in and out. It was the most comfortable box goggle I have ever worn. I got 0 eye strain. It's just a, I don't know if it did DVR though. I can't remember that. Oh, here, lack of DVR. But yeah, just this goggle right here. We couldn't believe that this, well, there you go. I can't believe it. Like, I got this as a joke. I got sent this from a friend and said, hey, Stu, look at this junk product. What a joke. I was like, oh, that'll be funny. We were ready to say this is garbage. On looks-wise, you think this is never going to perform. It was absolutely outstanding. So this is my cheap goggle of choice. 0 eye strain, very comfortable, great reception, nice screen, but no DVR. So yeah, that's what I would recommend there. All right, looks like oh, we're back down to 66. There you go. Talking about some drone products, chilling us out right there. Scrolling down, having a look at the chat. He's saying, does it have good range? Yeah, if we press play here, check this out, so I can actually show you. I took the screen out and we filmed the reception. I'll make this full screen for you guys so you can see as well. Let's have a look. Scroll, pan. Here we go. So we're about to go for a little rip. New screen share. And this is what I mean, like for a cheap pair of goggles, check out how far we actually go. Here's some fool talking on the screen, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, get on with it, mate. Look at me showing off my little fancy TBS antenna, just doing some sort of flex. That's actually Trappy's personal antenna. Stole it from the back of his car there. All right, and now once Trevor learns how to focus his camera on here and reduce some glare, because he is old. He's almost not quite as old like Russ old, but old to the rest of us. Let's watch this. Watch how far this drone goes, right? And watch the reception. So cruising out this way, still going, still going. I'm asking Trevor, hey, have you got any breakup yet? Still going. Oh, a tiny little flicker there. Still going, still going. Like, this is a long way on a drone, man. Like, especially on a cheap pair of goggles. I turned back because I was worried about losing radio link from my radio, not worried about the video reception. So there you go. We are way off in the distance up here. Very, very impressive stuff. So if you're asking me what the range is like, this should give you a pretty good indication. You don't really need to go more than that. Of course, like all goggles, when you go around behind trees and stuff, you're going to get a little bit of breakup. But yeah, all in all, and I'm sure a lot of people can agree here as well, the range on this thing is actually better than on some even more expensive modules and better than on some other goggles. So if you just look at how much ground we're covering, all that sort of stuff, just very, very impressive stuff. Jumping over here. All right, 507RC is saying, but look at that light leakage. You are absolutely right. That is one thing, but luckily the screen is really big and really bright, and you kind of don't notice it as much as I thought I would to start with. It's probably, I would say a good analogy would be like, right, light leakage is annoying. So say you're going to go have a nap, right? At nighttime, if you had your window open and the street light was shining in and was hitting you in the face, like it's meant to be dark, and then you've just got that one street light shining through the window, that's going to bug you. However, if you just went to go have a nap in the day, maybe you're you've had a big Christmas lunch or dinner or something, you're just lying on the couch, let's say you had a big Christmas lunch, it's still daytime outside, it's bright everywhere, you can still fall asleep though. That little bit of light isn't nearly as annoying, and that's an analogy that I would use to describe what it's like flying around with these goggles. Yes, there's an awful lot of light leakage, but it doesn't bother you as much. It's not like the street light through the window, which can be annoying if you had sky zones with a little bit of light coming through or something. That would bug you. Toxic saying it really just stutters and never fully spins. When given full throttle, it stops and the ESC beeps at me. Yeah, Toxic, I think that ESC might be broken, my friend, or you need to check the soldering connections on that actual ESC. So make sure that sometimes they look like they're soldered in, and it might have been a cold joint that's just snapped off or something. See if you can resolder them. If that is the case. Otherwise, if it's had a crash, there is the chance that it could also be broken. All right, Otter is just sending through super chat after super chat, asking me question after question. You don't have to do that, bro. You can also just put your questions in the comments, and I'll try to answer them as well. But he said, is the FlySky FSI6X a good beginner transmitter? Nope. If you want a good beginner transmitter, I am going to recommend, of course, go to uavfutures.com, the greatest drone website on the internet. We have a whole page right here, which is where I'm going to... This is a fantastic cheap little radio, but we have one called... Which radio is right for you somewhere? Oh, okay, which radio should I buy in 2020? So it goes through some of the things. The only thing I'd swap out is, instead of this one here, I probably need to update this. I would say the Radio Master T. Yeah, here we go. So this bad boy instead. I'd say go get that bad boy. I probably need to change this. I don't recommend this one so much anymore. But yeah, this is the best radio to get. I don't recommend the FlySky one because I just don't feel like it's just going to be more trouble than it's worth. All right, FPV Hassan is asking, do you have a pair of Fat Shark Recon V3s? I don't know if I do. I'd have to go and check. I don't think I have any here in the studio. Vitroid is saying, please something to replace the old $99 builds. Always see people getting them and they're just outdated and bad. No offense, it's just kind of dangerous. Well, Vitroid, mate, if people are looking at builds from 2017 and then they're saying, hey, why is this not working or something, or why is the price changed? That's like 3 years ago in this hobby, which is a long time. It's not really up to me to, I think, tell people to look at the date, look at the date. I think that would be, people should learn to read just a little bit. Another thing too, I think, I don't think they're really bad builds, but a lot of people, first-time builders especially, need a bit of the solder work. So the amount of times that people are saying, hey, Stu, this build sucks. It just broke first time. You're like, okay, can you show me some solder joints? And it is an ungodly soldering mess, and I'm pretty sure that's why it's burst into flames. Sai is saying, have you seen the GEP RC Phantom? And if so, what do I think about it? So we can have a bit of a Google right there. Let's have a look here. And there's also like the 2019, there's even some builds in 2019 as well, which have been updated. So let's have a look. The Phantom. We've checked this one out before. I think this comes up quite a few times, actually. Little toothpick. Oh, did I review one of these? I think I reviewed one of these, actually. Let's go here to screen share. And if I didn't review one, maybe I'm getting it confused with like a little Avant or something. Look, a great thing about toothpicks, they're light, they don't annoy people. You get some okay flight time sometimes, depending on if you've got a bit of an efficient setup with the motor size and the props and just how light they are. But also they're not super noisy, which means you can fly them around any little park. It turns any little outdoor setting into a huge FPV playground. You don't need huge, big, like when you're flying around a 5-inch, you're going to need a lot of space, and something like this, like I know these things are perfect for flying around the in-laws' front yards, like through the palm trees and stuff. This is where it's at. Looks like GEP RC liked it as well as Drone Camps. And also, what was that price? Like $130. You can't complain with that. Another one that I really did like comparative to this was the Tiny Hawk Race 2, which, look, I know it uses a different prop size and everything, but that kind of fitted the same bag for me in just a fun little outdoor flyer that worked really well. It was reliable. It felt good in the air. Didn't need any tuning or anything like that. All right. Let's see. Random is saying leakage bothers me. And Mr. Indy Jones, he just sent CJ, is sent through a super chat as well. And he says, hi Stu, it's getting hard to find new drone reviews for the analog versions. Looks like analog is dying off. Air unit drones are so expensive. Well, I guess the air units themselves are expensive. And it's probably just the, I don't know, what gets sent out. Like, if you have a, like, I think there's even now the DJI version of the Nazgul, it would be just whatever reviewers get sent. So whatever the manufacturer or something wants to ship out, then okay, then that's probably the part that's going to get reviewed. The only difference you'd really need to think though, like if you've got a Nazgul and it's a HD version, or if you've got a Nazgul and it's the analog version, the only part I would really be focusing on, Mr. Indy Jones CJ, is that how is the, like if the motors are fine and the ESCs are fine and the frame, and they're talking about all that sort of stuff and how it handles in the air, the only part that's going to be different for you will be the reception. And so you can kind of take that assumption and you can say, oh, look, it's got a TBS Unify in there or something. And okay, what's the video reception on there? Oh, it's pretty standard. Or it's got a DJI Air unit in there. You can make those assumptions yourself and review that little part separately, because the rest of the airframe, the rest of the aircraft is going to be the same with the power delivery system, the flight controller, all that sort of stuff. So you can still get, even if somebody's reviewing a digital drone with a air unit system in there, you can still probably find an analog version somewhere where you'll be able to get at least take some useful information out of there. Sky Badger is saying, I need to make something, he needs to chill out, fall asleep with my head on the keyboard. Okay, good luck there, Sky Badger. And we've got Webby is saying, hey, I'd like to do a build. What race frame do you recommend to me? You know what, now look, I don't know if this is a race frame, but I really want to do a build one time with it is. I think there's like a, if I go to TBS here, because it's cheap, right? Just call me cheap. But I want to, it's all about the value, right? So value for dollar. I don't like these expensive frames unless they offer you something very, very special, because if they break, well, look, you're out of a lot of money. But I'm pretty sure that when we go to frames, and that's pretty cheap. I haven't seen that before. What is that one? But there was like a vertical one, which I thought was pretty awesome. Where is the vertical source one? Let's have a look. No. Ah, here we go. It's right in front of me. The Source 5. Check this out, right? This frame right here. I would like to do a build with this. I reckon this would slice through the air pretty well. New screenshot. This bad boy. I want to do a review on this one because I really like vertical arm frames, and yeah, I don't know if that's going to be suit your racing needs. Oh, did you guys hear that? It sounded like my kid is screaming. Has just hurt herself outside. I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. Oh, sorry about that beeping. Okay. Charlie's run away as well. Radio, it's all good. You know what? What makes kids scream more than injuries? Well, we were putting up some little balloons, and yeah, the balloon popped outside, and of course the 3-year-old is very, very sad because the balloon popped. Anyway, I digress. I did hear some super chats going on. Otter is saying I need a really cheap transmitter as well, so I need a cheaper transmitter. Well then, of course, there is, I would recommend the FPV Light Radio 2. It's at uavfutures.com. It's also got a review on there as well. It's like a $40 transmitter. Whew, run around trying to find out if my kid is okay. Probably increase that heart rate. And I can't pronounce this, but Istantini has said, what does it mean when your motors are getting hot? It could be you are putting too much current through them, so maybe they're just, the prop could be too much on there, the KV could be too high for the prop that you've got, the prop could be too large, it could be a bad tune. I guess what else? It could, if it's getting really, really warm, you might be running like a 5S battery on a 4S motor. Could be a bad motor timing. There's quite a few things. Most of the time I would say maybe put a lighter prop on there and also work a little bit on the tune. So if it's a really bad tune, they will get very, very hot quite quickly. All right, scrolling down here. Double A says, is it storming there, Stu? No, it's not storming just yet. Mark is saying, UAV Futures, I have a Source 5 racing frame. Yeah, how does it actually go, Mark? Because that was the one we were just showing on stream just before. I'd love to know. Ripping around, do you enjoying it? Do you enjoy it? RS7 Driver says, donations and not even on the cam. Okay. Mate, I was checking that my kid was okay. And we've also got Salty Cracker has said, you got me started with your home whoop videos, more whoop sub, 250 analog reviews around your house. All right, here's something else that, are you interested in this? I was thinking about maybe on some of these streams, we could actually hold up a bunch of drones. Okay, which one are we going to fly now? And we could do some live flights, maybe towards one of the end of my streams. I could set up a little track or something where we could fly around in here. When we're just trying to use some whoops. So let us know, Salty, if that's something that you'd be interested in. Now, speaking of my kid, my kid trolled me about 2 nights ago really, really well, right? And I was absolutely shattered. So around like the evening time, we read the story and it's like, okay, time to go to bed. This is the 3-year-old, right? And it kind of switches between my wife and I, who's going to go tuck her in, you know, or sing her a song, or tell her a little bedtime story or something like that, lie down next to her, help her fall asleep, all that sort of stuff, right? And lately, it's been mum. So, okay, kid, who do you want? Oh, I want mum. I want mum. I want mum to come with me. And then we asked her 2 nights ago, I said, oh, who do you want? Who do you want tonight? And she goes, I want daddy to stay here and do the kitchen and mummy to come. And I was like, yeah, come on, kid. So she absolutely trolled me. I want daddy to do the kitchen. Oh, okay. All right. Well, look, I see how it is there, daughter. Salty Cracker saying that would be awesome. And Ryan is saying, yeah, that'd be fun. Flying around indoors. Okay, I might have a look there. I've got some little race gates, actually. I probably could put up there, and I could stream it directly to the footage here, so you can see. Got a little capture card that we can use. Insteen says, one thing to keep up the good work. Thanks for the help. It's my pleasure, my friend. Anything I can do to get anybody flying. That's exactly what we're here doing FPV for. It's to get people flying, enjoying the skies, this amazing hobby, just getting out there, exploring new places. How many people in the chat? I would like to know. Thumbs up. If you have had a positive experience. If your life is better because of FPV, give me a thumbs up. If your life is at a negative loss, give me a thumbs down. I'm not talking about your financial wallet situation, because don't even think about that, right? Drones are like, teach your kids about drones and they'll never have enough money to buy drugs. So you don't ever have to worry about them doing drugs if you teach them about drones, because they'll just be completely broke anyway, buying drones. Oh, I need that new motor. I need that new frame. I need that new Ghost Air unit, whatever it's going to be. Yeah, just let me know. Thumbs up if drones have improved your life. Thumbs down if you think, if you wish you didn't have. How about this? Thumbs down if you wish you never knew about drones. There we go. Eric Allen FPV is saying, don't worry, your kid's going to love you soon. Don't worry about it. Copter Flights, give me some thumbs up as well. Death Sneeze is saying FPV is my antidepressant. And that's something that I feel like is completely underrated or not spoken about. And that was probably a really hard part for me, that when I used to go out flying, it really is like you're in this little zen moment. You're just flying around. It's like mindfulness. You're not focused on anything else but where that drone is at exactly then and there, in the air, cruising around. And after being on lockdown, I didn't get a chance to do that for about 6 months as well. So yeah, it has been tough. Trevor, if you're ever watching this, man, let's see if we can maybe go for a fly tomorrow. Otto just keeps sending through all the money. He's saying, does it have a good range? So we're talking about this transmitter, man. Did you watch this? Like, I've got like really detailed. If you're about to spend some dollars on these, man, I've got detailed reviews on these. Like if I go to screen share on here, here's a detailed review about it. But also, if you watch the video, there's like a range part here, so you can see how far that it goes out. I don't think the range is outstanding, but it was pretty decent. So yeah, I can link this for you in the chat as well. There we go. All right, Jumping back in here, still drinking my cup of coffee. We've got 108 people watching, streaming for 40 minutes, 63 thumbs up. Let's see if we can get to 100 thumbs up before the end of the video, before the end of the stream. That's the goal anyway. And Salty Cracker, do you remember what the first drone that you actually saw was of mine? Let's see, who's some of the oldest people here in the chat? What are some of the first videos you remember watching of mine when you thought, hey, what is this? How did you stumble into the hobby and stumble across this channel? Because now you're here now, part of the stream family. Eric Allen is saying, I know there had to be more of us out there. The Radio Light 2s, this is from Vitroid. He's saying it's about 500 meters, so he's getting about 500 meters range. Right there. And Test Pilot Tim saying, Stu, have you ever had to change a radio master from mode 1 to mode 2? The radio I got is mode 1 and that's all Benger's had, so I'll need to change it to mode 2. I haven't had to change mine, but it would be a very, very simple process. So I know when I got my what was it? It might have even been one of my X-Lights, or it might have been my early Tango 2. That when I got them, it just came with both the sticks were centered in the middle. You just simply, all you're gonna have to do is take the back off and remove one of the springs usually that is holding, giving you tension on your throttle side, and then you should be good to go. And also go into the software side of things, and it'll just be like, hey, mode 1, you'll be able to change that a little if it's in open text to mode 2. Right there. Sky Badger's saying the first one he had was the Flight School. Okay, so that was pretty old. Simon's here from the original $99 build. Eric Allen is saying something Fly Sky as well. That was one of the first ones that he saw. And Toxic is saying at UAV Futures, it's the PBD that's cracked in half. That's why it doesn't work. Yeah, if some of the circuitry is snapped in half, my friend, that's definitely going to be detrimental to the flight experience. And that might even work with our theory that one of the wires was kind of touching a little bit. So maybe when you were getting some contact just a little bit as it was sending through. So yeah, that's going to need replacing right there. Bummer that that's broken actually. It's a bit of a shame. Let's see, Technophobic, or Phoebe, or T3CHN0PH0B3 is saying, been flying since the 80s, FPV since 2004, so there you go, it's almost as old as old Russell Puzzle, actually. Russ Wolf 911, the oldest, 911 years old, the oldest man in all of FPV. And Toxic is saying, thankfully I have another frame on the way already. I have an Aetherlight frame coming. Bad Menace sending through some love saying, check out 45-minute flight. Check out my 45-minute flight and you'll share your vids. We can definitely do that in just a second. Jumping down here and let's have a look. Share your vids. We haven't even spoken about the Discord. Actually, we're not going to be watching all 45 minutes. A flight record. Wow, okay, that's pretty impressive. Oh, it's using some 18650s. Is it? Strapped together? New screen share. Alright, Flywheel Explorer 3S. This part was probably important for people. There you go. Times when it's saying flight, is it just a hover? Oh no, it's actually cruising around. Just doing laps. I kind of like that. What a legend. Alright, we're going to... how fast is this going? Let's see. How many... I'd love to know, because it looks like it's a lot faster than it is, I guess. Like if you slow this down just to... Is that almost just a hover though? Like if we slowed this up. What did he say the speed was at? Times what? Times 8. So this is how fast he's actually flowing. Can we put this to... Where's our playback speed? So even half as slow as this. Or maybe a quarter as slow as this. Anyway. Yeah, very, very cool stuff, man. I don't really like these 18650, like the non-lipo kind of packs. But look, 46 minutes, man. That's pretty ridiculous. That's very, very cool stuff. Very efficient right there. So I know a lot of people are going to be enjoying that. This is the Discord as well. If you would like to put some of your videos in here, Vitroid, he's got a long-range fail. Hopefully he doesn't lose his quad. He can get this back. He said there's no music here, which is great. I'll do the sounds for you. All right, where are we going? We're on a 6S here. This looks like an XJB. Is this an XJB here? Vitroid, maybe you could tell us that. I know I've cut off a little bit of the screen there. All right, let's see. How far up the hill? I don't know why the internet's doing that. Let's see. Where's the fail? Does he... I'm jumping right to the end because I haven't seen any crashes just yet. All right, these trees here that he just went past, I'd say that was bad. Oh, well, where's the ending? What happened? Oh, that was it. Okay. All right, if you want to post your videos, you can do that. Oh, he's saying it's the HDLRC Petrel 132 on the 6S1. All right, jump. Wow, kids. But he's saying, boo, use the Streamlab link, it scares Stu. Yeah, so if you're wondering where that noise comes from, so anytime someone, underneath this description of this video, there is a Streamlabs link. And so if you want to send through a donation, instead of using a super chat where YouTube takes like 30% or 40% of that income, the Streamlabs link, most of it goes to the channel, like 98% or 97% or something. There's a Streamlabs link, it's down below. And yeah, it also sends me a spooky noise as well, so which I don't really like that. I meant to turn it off, but you guys insist that it's on here. But thank you very much. There we go. Random FPV saying I love Raven on rye bread with mayo. All right, he's obsessed with Raven. Right there, Ryan's having a laugh. He's saying RS7 drivers haven't saying a lol. There you go. Kiz, that was the best $5 he spent. Oh, and Badman is saying, no, it's not my video. Someone shared it on Facebook and posted it time-lapse. Yeah, that's cool. It's cool, you know, all the best with some of that sort of battery tech. All right, let's minimize this window. Fitz Flights is saying, that long flight is double my best time. And Sky Badger is saying, did you know this is Russ's second pandemic? He also survived the Black Death. Mate, he's been through it all. He's been through back in the biblical days, like the plagues and stuff that used to come through. When they want some historic references, they just go and ask Russ firsthand. Hey, what was it like when the Ice Age happened? What was it like when the continents were all pressed together, when there wasn't any borders or anything like that? So there we go. Russ is saying, how do I put Stu in timeout as well? So nothing but love for that old oh, Jesus. God. Look at that heart rate. Let's bring that back down. No, down. Whoo, thank you very much. Simon there, he's saying, oogity boogity, did I get you? Yeah, you kind of did scare me just a little bit. Woo, ghostly. Russ is the Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, Russ is the oldest man in FPV. Now, I would like to know, what are you guys going to fly this weekend? So it's Saturday for me. I think I want to go flying tomorrow if I can convince Trevor. And I should also have a look at the weather, actually. Let's see. What is the weather going to be like tomorrow? It is no rain, or not much rain. Low winds. Under 20k an hour winds. That's it. It is a fly day tomorrow. I've just got to message Trevor right now. Should I call Trevor live on the phone? Let me know if you would like me to do that. To say, hey, Trevor, we're live on stream. You want to go for a flight? We can see what he wants to do. Technophobic. I think the T station is saying do it anyway. Random saying flying at home today and tomorrow. Making some gates to fly through. Bro, you could just come over. If we weren't in lockdown, I'd say, hey, just come over for a rip, have a fly around. Other people saying they don't want to scare me. Other people, yes, call Trevor. And Monkey is saying, now I have turned my monitor upside down just to see that you are the right way around. Yeah, that's some good old Aussie down under here. Some people don't think Australia exists. Call Trev, do you guys race or freestyle? You know what? We kind of just do whatever. Like, We don't really go to races. We just fly around, have some fun. All right, I'm going to buzz Trevor right now. Now you can buy a new balloon. Okay. Oh, thanks very much. I wish I knew how to pronounce that. Oh, and if you're wondering why that spooky sound didn't go off, I had to put it at it's like a $5 donation there, because otherwise people were just sending through too many, and I was worried it would be every single second they'd be spending that through. Aha, we got you too, Spy Badger. So I could just see Mark going, what the heck? That's one of the UAV Futures crew people as well. I'm going to call Trevor right now for you guys. Let's see. Contacts. Let's see what he's up to. And I'll tell them they made me do it. We're going to go speakerphone. Should we put him on speaker right now? Let's see what he says. Imagine if he's like, he probably won't even answer. He'll say yellow. That's how Trevor answers.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, God, you didn't. What's going on, Trevor? I got you live on the stream, buddy. What's up?
Not much.
You can swear here. I won't even be able to bleep you out. Hey, what are you doing tomorrow?
Going flying.
Are you? Oh, with who?
Probably.
Too easy. Awesome, man. Well, that's what we're going to try and socially pressure you in here to come out, go for a rip. Is there anything exciting that you want to fly tomorrow?
Oh, I don't know. What have you got that's exciting?
I got a fair bit, actually. Might have some digital products. Some people want to see some analog products as well. We've got some goggles. Whatever you want, man. I'll have to... I'll send you a list and say, hey, which one of these do you want to test?
Yeah, anything that's got DJI goggles would be nice.
All right. Yeah, definitely got some of those. Other people saying he hope he doesn't swear. Get ready for some F-bombs. But looking at the weather, it looks like it's going to be a little bit cold, right? So, well, not cold, 18 degrees. That's no biggie. That's just wearing a jumper. But
that's pretty good.
no wind, and under 20 kilometers per hour wind, and it's not raining. 5% rain chance.
So where we go?
I don't know, actually. Where would you... Could go the in-laws.
Yeah, that sounds all right.
Yeah. Too easy. All right, mate.
So what time are you going to be there, and what time am I going to be there?
Let's say 11. What do you reckon?
So that means 1:30?
No, I think I gave myself an extra... let's say 10:30, and then we'll make it 11.
You're starting to get me worried because you're late on your stream the other day as well.
Yeah, do you know why I was late, though?
Oh, you got to blame Bunny.
I went in there, mate. I got out like 1 hour later. That place is the worst. And I don't know. Even the plumber dude didn't know what to get in there. He's like, oh, you can try this or that. Anyway. Hey, did you see the mud kitchen that I built my kid?
Yeah.
It's
it was good, isn't it?
not bad, mate. Connects up to the hose and, you know. Anyway, all right. I better get back to doing some work here. But I will catch you tomorrow. I'll call you later. Trevor will organise it as well. But yeah, I'll speak to you later, man. We'll go for a flight too tomorrow.
So everyone's listening at the moment, are they?
Yeah.
I'll bleep them all.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Too easy. All right. Catch you, mate. Bye. Alrighty. Thank you very much, Trevor, Grumpy Trev himself. And then, let's see, top donator, I'll send you Trevor's phone number. That's a joke. I'm not doxing Trevor's phone number right there. Anyway, 18 degrees is like t-shirt weather there in Denmark. So that's from Sky Badger. Stay away from the pond stew. That's from Random Family Man. Mark Baker. We need to see a review on the Bite Shark. Yeah, you guys don't understand this. Here, you might be able to help me out. They're not going to send... Fat Shark is not going to send me any of their products. They don't like my reviews. They don't like what I say about their stuff. They don't want to... I guess they just don't value my opinion here in the hobby. Skybat just saying, you just want my money. He sent through a spooky donation. Thank you very much there for your donation there, Mark. Also, he's probably just trying to get Trevor's phone number. That's secretly what he's actually after. Jumping down in here. Doggo Camp's not even here. Charlie's going to miss out. He went running outside when I was trying to find out why my daughter was crying. Bleep you GT. That's from Random Family Man. And he's saying, excuses are the nails that built the house of failure, Stuart. Coming from the tradie's mouth himself. Let's see. Ryan is saying, Stu have to buy it himself. Yeah, I'd have to get it myself and do the review on it. Look, we'll just see. I'd love to test one out, though. Like, so if someone has one, I would love to just you know, fly it for a couple of hours and see what it's like. Random is saying Stu's honesty is too much for Fat Shark. Mark is saying that sucks, man. And Moonrunner is saying, can I connect a buddy box to the Radio Master? Like, do you mean can you hook up another radio to that radio so you can teach people how to fly? Yes, you can. Sky Badger's saying he's already got Trevor's phone number. There you go. Too easy. Radio, let's check out some of your videos as well, because I know we did mention that just a little bit. We've got, let's see, you know what, I'm going to give it a little bit more time. We've got some videos from yesterday there. We've got Zoran's video today. And we've got Mark Baker's one. He's doing some cinematic FPV. But if you would like to put some of your videos in, share your videos, I'll post a little link here. Create an instant invite. Press copy. Click paste. You can jump in there. Paste it just a little bit and paste your videos in there, and we can go check it out. Give it a thumbs up, maybe get some exposure, maybe sub to your channel, do all that sort of stuff. Just hang out, have some fun. Now, we were going to be doing our daily dose of Donnie as well, but I don't know where Donnie is.
What's going on with the Don?
I haven't seen him in a little while in the chat as well. Actually, we're at 79 thumbs up, 81 people watching, and so that means my goal is 21 more thumbs up before the stream ends. We've got about 30 minutes to do that. If this is you, if you are watching and you haven't hit that thumbs up button, please go ahead and do that. Look at that. It's getting bigger. It's growing. That's what she said. We're at 82. Oh, and 82. It's that's more thumbs up than people actually watching, yeah. But if you haven't hit that, it really does actually make a difference. Random saying, so glad there's no Raven there. We've got a Rodzilla as well. So a very, very kind individual. Rod, you should come down for a fly. And Ryan Peter Fletcher is sounds like he's using his full name right here. Saying, hey man, I bought the Beta FPV Radio Lite 2 and have practiced on the sim. What would you recommend for my first drone? I was looking at the Tiny Hawk Freestyle 2. Alright, Ryan, I can't give too much of an opinion on the Freestyle 2 because I may have flown mine into the pond within the first 5 minutes of owning it and it caught on fire. However, I didn't like it, right? I didn't really like that drone, so I didn't think it felt good on the sticks. I didn't like the tune. It just didn't mesh with me. I would not pick that one as your first one. I think I love the Mob 6 if you want to fly around indoors, or a much better Emax drone, get the Emax Race 2. I think it is significantly better than the Tiny Hawk Freestyle 2. So I loved the Race 2, did not like the Freestyle 2. And it's a bit of a name. Don't worry about the naming. Don't worry. The Race 2 and the Freestyle 2, you could do racing with both of them. You could do freestyle with both of them. In the end of the day, they are tiny little drones. It's not like you are really going to be going to a competitive race with one. It's not like you're really going to be doing some insane freestyle with one frame over the other. It's just, that's just, I would say, a little bit of marketing. They put them in a bit of a different shape right there and said, hey, yeah, it just makes you diversifying just to extract some dollars. But yeah, just go the Race 2. I really like that one. The Freestyle 2, not so much, but that would be, yeah, that's my little recommendation. I don't know what other people think as well. What first drone would you get, right? So you've just got a cheap radio, which if you've got the Beta FPV Lite Radio 2, it probably means you don't want to drop heaps of cash. So maybe even the Nazgul might be too expensive, because remember, that radio was only $40. So what would be the radio, what would be the drone that you would recommend? So let's pretend we're trying to be as value conscious as we can, we don't want to break the bank, but we also don't want to buy, really, really cheap rubbish. We want to buy something that's really we're going to enjoy, we're going to use. So what drone would you guys be buying? Fitzflight says, just needed more than 5 minutes and no bodies of water to love it. Yeah, that's it. Don't fly drones into ponds of water. They do not like that. Ryan is saying, I thought Stu was talking to me. I was like, I didn't say that. And underneath that, another Ryan is saying, thanks, man. Yeah, no, there's two Ryans in here right now. And if we see Raisin in here, we're meant to do the UAV news, actually, but that's going to be on Monday because Raisin actually got called into work today. So he's not going to be here for today doing the news. That will be on in 2 days' time. give me some memes. Oh, mate, if you've got some memes that you can post, I would love to see some FPV memes. And Jared is saying, Jared Hall, I don't know why that name sounds so familiar. Jared Hall. Jared Hall. What would you suggest the best radio on the market to go with HD setups? If you're going to be flying around digital, if you've got enough cash to spend, you could either go the DJI radio, and hear me out. Look, I know some people don't like it. It's not for them. I get that. I actually didn't mind it. However, this radio right here, ladies and gentlemen, I wonder if you can guess what I'm going to say. New screen share. Here we go. This here, the Tango 2. If I was not flying as a reviewer, if I was just a pilot who wanted some really great kit, and I didn't have to worry too much about binding up or doing wings, if I was just a drone pilot that was just doing it for myself, I'd be getting the DJI goggles, and I would be putting it all on the Tango 2. The Tango 2, great radio, that's reliable. They've got an updated version now, which can also take a multi-protocol module that can go on the back. Just all in all, this would be my recommendation. I don't know if they're in stock though at the moment. Let's have a look here. Let's see. Tango. What's in electronics? Nope. FPV equipment. Crossfire. Oh, here we go. Tango 2 pre-order, and don't get the pro version. Don't be a malice. Just get the standard version here. And if you go pre-order, I would say that's going to be your best bet versus trying to find them in stock somewhere else. You've got to get in line somewhere. Yeah, this is the radio that I'd get. I'll post this as well. Spy Badger is saying he'd get a Snapper 6 or 7. Yeah, I think the Mob 6 is actually a bit better than them now for a recommendation for a beginner drone. And let's see. Carbon Bid is saying, please answer my question. Is it normal after flying in the DRL sim that the radio won't turn on anymore? I let it plugged in and turn it off. After that, it wasn't turning on anymore. I now send it back, but is it normal? Have you run it completely flat? Like maybe it's not charging? Have you thought about that? So maybe it's using some of the battery while it's plugged in, and it's getting enough from the USB power to keep it powered. But if that USB power, I don't know what radio you're using, but if that check your battery, man. It sounds like it might have run flat, and that's why it's not turning on anymore. So if you left it plugged in, and then when you turned it off, it wasn't working anymore, it's probably gone completely flat. This reminds me, when I was about 9 years old, I got pretty upset because I bought a Game Boy, like the original big brick Game Boy, secondhand. It's like $40, which was a lot of money for a 9 or 10-year-old. And I played it, and then it started shutting off. And silly me took it back and said it just keeps turning off. I forgot about, I probably just should have replaced the batteries. I was convinced because I bought it secondhand that something must be wrong with it. And then I went out and bought a Pocket Game Boy or something, which was like a new version, but it was like $200. So that was a complete waste of some birthday begging there from my parents. Please. But yeah, I reckon your battery is just flat, mate. Check your battery with a multimeter. See if that would be my first step. All right. Scrolling down here, Random is saying, oh no, Raisin is going to stink up Monday stream. I don't know what Random's obsession is with our resident news reporter there, Raven FPV. Memes, look into it, Salty Cracker. Okay. And let's have a look. It's actually the Tango 2 Pro. Let's see. Someone looks like they were just spamming, but it's okay because all the messages got deleted. Thanks very much, mods. I'll just completely skip whatever that person was carrying on about. And let's see. Oh, someone's saying hammer time. Yeah, we can just ban those people. I'm going to do that now. Banned from the channel. There we go. Done. That user will never be seen again. See you, Joseph. Let's have a look. Fitzflat says, I wish I had the Game Boy Pocket. Mine was extreme. I wish I still had my Game Boy Pocket. Mine was extreme green. Mine was red to go with my Pokemon red version. And Carbon is saying, Dodge is saying, Carbon, did you take out the internal battery on your radio as well? Sometimes, yeah, they have a little button battery. If it does get stuck, you can, just take that out, put it back in. It might reset it as well. So let's see what if Carbon gives us some response. And Technophobic says a flat LiPo can be saved by using a different battery type to get up to 3.7, and then it should charge from there. Yeah, so you can use, I think it's nickel metal hydride. Be very careful when you're doing it though. Don't charge many amps, and it's not going to restore your battery back to normal. So if you've got, the only thing is a LiPo charger will not charge if it's under a certain percentage, because it's just like, this isn't a LiPo battery, it's only saying 1 volt there. There's no way that can be a LiPo, because LiPos don't get that flat. If you have really drained your battery that badly, yes, you can pump some juice back into them with nickel metal hydride, I believe. It's very dangerous, but it might bring your battery back enough where then your charger will recognize it again as a LiPo, and you can charge it from there. That LiPo will be permanently damaged. It probably won't be, well, I'm going to say it won't perform as good as it used to, but it still might be okay. It doesn't mean you have to throw it in the bin or anything like that. As always, look, I make lots of jokes on here on how to fly a drone or do whatever, but please take LiPo charging very, very seriously. I would say that is when the most accidents happen, the most fire that comes out is when they're actually charging. It's not when they're on the drone. It's not when they're in the field. It's not when they're getting moved around. Even if they're at full charge or flat charge, that's not the dangerous part. It is when you are trying to actually push some current back into them. That's most of the time when they're going to, something's going to go wrong statistically. Look, but I've never had it happen. I've charged thousands of batteries, and it has. I've never had any charging fires. I don't know if anyone else has in here, as well as a good charger is always a bit of a must. And if it's not working, just skip it. Don't force it. So Spybad just saying nickel metal hydride, charge the LiPo for 5 minutes. I would say 30 seconds at a time. 30 seconds. And 30 seconds, check. 30 seconds, check. Ben is saying, yeah, the battery will never be the same again. Yeah, I agree with that. All right, we've been streaming for 67 minutes. We've got 86 people watching, 93 thumbs up. Test Pilot Tim is saying, XJet loves blowing up the LiPos. Big fan of XJet. If we can get to 100 likes, that is the goal of the stream. Lucas saying, hey, bro, I just got the Beta FPV Advanced Kit too. You definitely got me into this hobby. By the way, this is my first drone. It is absolutely my pleasure, my friend. Welcome to the hobby, and I'm sure there's some other people who could say this too. It's great. This is a friendly place where we can all get together, talk about drones, and there is something special that is about our online community. The internet can be full of a lot of negativity at times, but I've got to say the FPV community is some of the most positive, passionate, just happy people that other people flying community you will ever find. There is nothing but love and support, and especially, I'm going to say, especially on the stream here and on our Discord. If you haven't joined our Discord, this would be a great time for me to show it, but yeah, especially over here. Oh, that doesn't work today. Especially over here on the Discord, where, look, people are just talking, giving advice, all that sort of stuff. It's a great place to jump in, talk about your drones. Even so, when the stream finishes, a lot of people migrate and talk over there. We even have a stream general chat, which I made just for you guys, if you want to talk about, whatever's happening. I don't even know what this is. Burger King foot lettuce. What is Kiz posting? I don't even want to watch that. Oh, but yeah, there you go. So if you want to keep talking to people who are in here in the chat as well, you can jump over there and have a bit of a chat. But yeah, welcome to the hobby, my friend. Let's see. Kiz Bartlett saying, welcome to the sausage party. Let's see. Sky Badger saying, I want to be special, so if I'm going to drop a like, I have to be near 100. Well, there you go, Mark. We're at 94 right now. 2 thumbs down. So there we go. That was probably Mark. Doug broke it. It says, old tip from Stu, charge batteries in the fireplace. That is actually true. Well, that's what I used to do many moons ago at my first house where I started UAV Futures, which was literally a shoebox, a very, very small house. And one of the reasons we had to move was because of this business. We couldn't have a kid in that house and also run UAV Futures. Like, we didn't have a lounge room. We had one couch in the kitchen, and then we had our daughter's room, so it was very, very cramped. And if anybody remembers some of those old flight videos, there was just no no space to do that. So we thought, okay, we need to get at least a house with somewhere where I can set up a studio and I can come in here and do some real work, and it doesn't take over the rest of the house. Bless my wife for basically not losing her mind with the amount of drone stuff that was in that little house. It was just scattered through the house. You couldn't see anything but drones in there. But yeah, I don't know. Thank you to her. And now we're here at this place. Making content for you guys as well. Failsafe FPV says, who keeps faffing around with the likes, dislikes? Oh, we got 100. There we go. Thank you. Oh, look, and we even lost that that dislike. We're at 101 thumbs up and 0 thumbs down. That's what I'm talking about. So we just had that young gentleman who joined the stream and said, hey, Stu, this is my first ever drone. Thanks for getting me to hobby. And I'm saying it's my pleasure. This is a really positive place. And I think that I'm sure that some people will troll this and change it. Yeah, they're doing that right now. But if you look at that, honestly, thumbs up to thumbs down ratio, it is something pretty special. So DSA Gaming saying, you are awesomeness. God bless. Have a good day. Good evening. It is, man. It's 11:11. That's when you're supposed to call your mum and tell her you love her at 1111 when the clock lines up like that. So there we go. It's 11:11 a.m. Thank you very much, DSA. It is very much appreciated for sending that through, as well as Donnie. If you got any questions as well, DSA, let me know. I'll happily do my best to answer them. Donnie's sending through some love saying Donnie is in the house. So I guess we'll give him a call in just a little bit as well. Great to see you here, Donnie. And RS7 Driver saying, those old videos are great. Your place looks great from the pond flight footage. That's not my place. That's the in-laws' place flying around. I don't know what the time is for a lot of people, actually. So it's 1:11 for Test Pilot Tim and Carbon Bird as well. Where are you guys? That's interesting. Lots of ones there on the clock around the globe. And 8:12 for Ryan Howell as well. What we are going to do, we've been streaming for 72 minutes. We've got 100 thumbs up. Let's give what's going on with the Don. I'm going to give Donnie a little buzz if he is available with our weekly what's going on with the Don. Let's see. Just seeing some stuff Russ is posting there about Mario. Anyway. Let's see. Mark Baker saying, at UA Futures, it's 10 past midnight and I'm drinking JD. Well, that's what it's all about, my friend. Kick back, relax, have yourself a good time, whether it be a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, whatever you want to partake in. This stream, it's a safe place where you can just enjoy yourself, have fun, and just relax, talk drones. I'm going to jump in here. Let's see if we can do our... And look, I know I do have our better...
What's going on with the Don?
I do have a soundbite with some metal music in the background. I just have to get my Stream Deck reset up. But if I jump in here, look at that heartbeat. Whoa, Donnie, what's going on, bro? I just heard a bunch of stuff. Can you hear me?
I hear you. I hope you didn't come in right at the wrong time there.
Oh, I don't know.
Loud? Are you all right?
We're all good, brother. What's going on? What's going on over in the States? How is spooky Halloween for you, man?
Well, Halloween is technically tomorrow.
Okay.
But, it's interesting with this whole crazy
virus stuff and everything going on.
And,
yeah. You know what's...
So,
What's pretty crazy for us is we don't really celebrate that here in Australia at all. Like the idea of kids going around to strangers' houses, going up to their door and saying, can I have some candy, is not really something that the Australian public has really got into. However, I am going to say, like, my dad was against it and was like, oh, silly American tradition, blah, 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 blah. I am going to say, though, there is something where you could have a family holiday, not a holiday or a day to celebrate of, oh, look, we're just going to, maybe a little bit spooky or have a bit of fun and walk around as a family together looking at some decorated houses and that sort of stuff. I can see the value in that. The end of my rant.
I mean, I've had mixed feelings about it throughout the years, between also looking up on the different of just different cultures celebrated it differently. And like for you, for instance, that it's not really celebrated that much out there. It's Malice says it's kind of in certain areas, but
yeah, it's more for
really
kids.
took off like Christmas and stuff like that.
Yeah, but over there it's huge, right? You guys all have like parties, and it looks like even like in college and stuff, it's like huge.
Oh yeah, dude, we have a state that literally celebrates like tonight. Tonight is their holiday. They give people the day off for Hallows Eve. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that is insane. That is pretty insane. Did you do any spooky stuff for your drones or anything like that? Have you been flying around, or have you got what's going on with the Don anyway? That's what this segment's selling. So what's going on with the Don? Our daily dose of Donnie. What's been happening, man?
I've just been mixed with all kinds of stuff. I've been 3D printing some GoPro mounts that have been coming out pretty good. I'm in the middle of a build that I'm on pause because I decided I'm going to go with a different flight controller and lighten it up for what I'm trying to do. I went ahead and tested out this camera today because I found a print to strap it to a battery. Just so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and try it out.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, it gives me different opinions and options and stuff like that. What else happened today? Oh, I sliced a chunk of my dog's nose off.
What?
He wanted to go after my drone. That happened.
Does Red usually do that? Is he all right?
Yeah, he's all right. And you know what's crazy is right when I took off, I was like, what was that? And I turned around and I took a look at my dog chasing me and stuff, but I was just like, oh, he seems fine, no big deal. Went, flew a little bit, come back and putting my stuff up. I was starting to get cold. I was just like, oh, yep, here's winter. Like, I love this time of year and everything, but when the hands start getting cold, it's time to go. Then all of a sudden I look, there's blood coming down my dog's nose. I was like, I did hit you, dang it. He's just like, whatever. I'm like, oh my gosh, Red. But it was just like a slight little nick, like,
okay,
like kind of.
That's why I can't fly with Charlie. Honestly, that's why I can't take anything more than like a tiny hawk or to basically fly around, because he's just such a doofus that he'll chase it and jump at it. And I thought it was not cool when I started, but I didn't mind him chasing my first little drone because it was good exercise.
Yeah.
But now he's just, I've ruined it for us. I can't take him with me when I want to fly my real drones.
What's just weird is he only goes after big ones. I don't know if it's just a certain sound, but like my whoops and whatnot, like in the house, he'll go after it for like a second or two, and then he's like, I'm done.
All right, that's
so it's just I'm just gonna have to either keep him on a leash and like around my foot or something.
Yep, or just not take him.
Yeah, I mean, because when I got back home, I was just like caring for him, and then started crying. Like, dude, it could have been so much worse, dog. Like, you have no idea. Like.
People are saying, I guess that's why you named him Red. So he's red now. So there you go. So that's it.
He's a serious red nose now.
I don't know. FPV is saying something about my heart rate. We're sitting at 58 right now. We'll see if we can get that below the 50s. But yeah, we're just having some fun with that. Anything else, Donnie? Before I let you go with the.
I'd have been messing with you and trying to get that a spike. Dang it.
Yeah, I think a few people have tried to send through some spooky donations. Every now and again. I don't know if I think it was a good idea or not, but people say to leave it in here, but too easy.
Yeah.
All right, Donnie. I'm going to say thanks for your daily dose of Donnie. Some little, I like it, some little anecdotes from your life and what's going on. I hope Red heals up. I hope you, I don't know if you eat some candy or something, but I hope you get some nice little snack. And for sure, if you're up for a chat on Discord later, man, I'll be hanging out there. And it'd be great to just catch up. Maybe we'll turn on video camera or something. We'll have like a big Discord meeting with a whole bunch of people on there. And I don't know. I really like that.
Yeah, sounds fun. Sounds good.
I think I had a picture, actually. I took a picture the other day where there was like 16 of us in Discord or something. Everyone had their little cameras up. I was like, man, this is what I need to show on the stream. It was pretty cool. Too easy.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, I'll speak to you later, man.
All right, buddy.
All right. Catch you, bro. Bye.
See it.
That was our daily dose of
What's
Donnie.
going on with the Don?
Too easy. We've got 91 people watching, streaming for 79 minutes. Share some love for Donnie as well. Hey, and you know what? I didn't even ask him if he'd given up cigarettes, which is what we usually do because Donnie comes on every single week. We just have a quick little update of what's going on in his world. And he quit smoking maybe I don't know, 50 days ago, 60 days ago. We used to ask him every single week, but now he's quit. So, yeah, good on you, man. I think it's the first time we've ever not asked him if he's still gived up smoking. Kiz Bartlett is saying, even thinking about the spooky donation sets him off. Let's see. I posted some memes in memes. Keep it safe because he was talking too much. Gamer Drones is saying, go Buckeyes, Donnie. I don't even know what that means. And catching up on some of the chat here. Sorry if I've missed some of your little tags. Please tag me with @UFFutures. If you've got a question or something you want me to answer, a statement you want me to read out, unless you're Kiz Bartlett, because I never want to read anything that Joker sends through, or random family man. Just tag me with @UAVFutures. It means I get a little bright orange notification that I can see your message, or send through a super chat or a spooky donation if you must. All right, Ryan is saying, are you going to play the spooky game? I wasn't planning on it. Maybe we could do a little spooky stream later. Maybe later tonight. Maybe I'll do one in about 12 hours time or something. We'll have to see what the others are up. I'm pretty sure that Malice and Jay and some of the other people that I play some of those spooky games with, they're just still asleep. Donnie's saying he thinks it's 70 days. It's been so long since he's had a ciggy there. Other people saying, good on you, Donnie. And let's have a look. Scrolling down. Got a few questions. Monkey is saying, I don't give anyone my props. I've only got 1,000 left. Yeah, I used to, I had so many used props, because never leave your props at the field. Whenever you go somewhere, always take your rubbish home with you. Always take, if you can take an extra piece of plastic home with you, if you find an empty soda bottle or whatever it's going to be, if you can pick that up, it's going to make our environment a lot better as well. So always do that when you're out. I had so many used props and old props. You can see them on my prop tree that I've done, which is in most of my flights. And let's see. Fitz Flights is saying pinball. No, we haven't fixed the pinball machine. You can still see it carrying on in the background right here. Technophobic is saying pick up when you do a walk of shame. Elmo Whack, I think is saying, hey there, g'day. So it's not good. He said good day, but it is g'day. Stu from UAV Futures here. And Random is saying, oh, God. That was a good one. That was a good one. Woo, probably got some of you guys as well. Woo, calm down, heart. Settle down. I need a drink. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Donnie. There, stop. I wish my heart is got a little bit of an adrenaline boost right there. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but he's saying, thanks, Stu. The pleasure is always mine, bro. Much love, yeah, he's just trying to give me a heart attack. RS7 driver saying, little P came out of that one. Oh, let's see. Kiz Bartlett says, yeah, I think he suffered a little bit as well. All right, Elmo Hawk is asking me a question. He's saying, hey, I want to get a new whoop, and I'm still with my old Inductrix. Wow. Is the Mobula 6 HD worth the shot for winter? No, it's not. Just get the normal Mob 6. I don't recommend getting the HD version. Save yourself some money. We discussed this yesterday, actually. Save yourself some money and get the standard, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about here as well. Let me Google this. Mobula 6. Mobula fish. I don't even know that was a fish. And it's going to be, let's go here, US dollars, $86. New screen share. So this bad boy, whew, Donnie, you scared me. Yeah, this is a much better purchase. It's cheaper, it flies better, it's great. Get the 19,000 kV version. This is my go-to indoor drone. If you're stuck indoors for winter, you wanted flying, this is the drone that I fly with my daughter all the time. She chases this around. It's reliable. I really, really like it. So I'd say go, check that one out. Donnie's saying too easy. People saying nice shirt, Stu. So thank you very much. Maybe we need to find out some drone. If you've got some drone t-shirts or a t-shirt you would like me to wear on the stream, maybe we could figure that out. actually. Elmo Hawk said, "Yep, he saw my video. Yeah, this would be my recommendation. Get the standard Mob 6 and I really wish I had an easier way to pronounce that. He's saying, can you please look at the meme page on your Discord? Getting good memes is a pain in the butt. All right, let's have a look here. Let's see if they're safe for work. Let's see if they're about drones. Man, we actually do have a few drones in here. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's have a bit of a welcome to here's another segment, FPV memes. It's FPV memes. Here we go. New screen share. Might have to start giving some awards away, actually. When you as an absolute FPV noob finally managed to set up your drone in Betaflight. All right, I've hacked into the mainframe and disabled their algorithms. Yep, it does feel pretty special. I like this one too. I don't need to open it in full screen. This is as big as it is. Oh, God, clip that. Says, let's go fly, and spends all day fixing his quads. Yes, we've had many a session like that out in the field. The first time arming your quad. There's, let's see, if I open this in the original. Oh, it doesn't make it any bigger. But, yeah, it is a little bit sketchy sometimes trying to do that. He's got his little bomb suit on right there. I used to get exercise with FPV, and now I have turtle mode. All right, what is that actor out of? Gosh, I don't know. So it's just some large dude in there. Is there any other memes? Let's have a look. Oh, gosh. Some of these are probably not drone related. I told him, me or the drones. He went to his PC and all I hear is, "Hi, I'm Joshua Bardwell and you're going to learn something today." Oh, gosh. Okay, you've got some just weird pictures here. Like, I don't know what Vitroid is those cats look angry, man. I don't know what's happening there. All right, see if we got one more. Is there any more FPV memes? This is just getting really weird. We might just call it there. Jumping back in here. I like it though. Maybe I'll have to have a prize for FPV memes. That's actually, I think that might be a cool idea actually. All right. Scrolling here. We've been streaming for 87 minutes. We've got 106 thumbs up, 87 people watching. Southern Nerds is saying, is it safe to turtle mode on the Mob 6 or the US 65 Whoop drones? Yeah, it is. You know, obviously, like anything when you do turtle mode, just give it a little flip. I'm worried about kids clipping that. But, yeah, just a little blip of the throttle or the roll or the roll or the pitch, whatever it's going to be. Don't just hold it on there and the motor's going to be revving flat out. That's never going to be good. I'm trying to give advice here with that clip, that segment's coming, but I'm just going to have to go for it. Just flip it back and forth a little bit. Just wiggle it a little bit. Don't go flat out and hold it in one direction. We're moving on. Anyway, where's the doggo? The doggo went outside when I opened the garage door. Technophobic is saying he quit his job like some others do this full time. Josh does do it, so doubt we always have to. Good on Josh. And Sean K says it's not safe to turtle mode on the Mob 6. Then mine has a beast ESC. Yeah, no, I've been using turtle mode on mine anyway, so you know I haven't had any problems. And I'm not going to read out what I never actually get. Sean is saying that he just never uses. He just sits around too and uses turtle mode. And other than that, I'm going to say subscribe for more FPV-related content, guys. That's probably going to be the end of the stream. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back in 2 days' time. I did send a text, actually. I wonder if I can. Let's see if I open this up. Come on, Trappy. Will you hurry up and answer my text, my friend? We'll see. He's probably still asleep, though. I don't know what the time is in Hong Kong. It's probably only like 7 a.m. or something. He's definitely a bit of a night owl. Army Airsoft saying, we ever come to the States for a flight fest or something similar? Yeah, absolutely. If you have some contacts at Flight Test, I would love... I have a Flight Test poster on my wall, literally just over there. a little bit out of shot there. I've got all the Bixlers and them to sign it, so yeah, I would love to meet some of them. It's like a dream, I guess. It's just financially, it's probably not financially and what do you call this? Health-wise, or like travel-wise, or logistically-wise. It's just not really. Well, it's not on the cards at the moment anyway. But yeah, that would be a dream to. Here would be a dream, right? Flight test. If you ever see this, I would love to come over and spend a day or two just filming with you guys, being in some of your videos, learning from you, you teaching me how to make some planes, maybe from scratch or something. I've never ever done that before. Going out and trying to fly them, that would be a dream. So I've learned so much from them, and I've watched so many of their videos. It'll be, I'd be so starstruck. It'd be super cool. All right. Ryan is saying, wait, so will you play the spooky game tomorrow? So if I know I should get up early. People saying, give Josh a holler. He's a great guy. Yep, Josh Bardwell is absolutely, he's a legend. And other people saying, send Trappy Mankini pics. That's from, that's on my other YouTube channel there, Random. You said you wouldn't talk about that, my friend. But other than that, look, subscribe for more FPV related content. Port is saying you should come over, Stu. It's a right. Yeah, it would be a lot of fun. And why don't you do a Zoom with them? No, I'd love to go there in person, so to actually meet up and fly around with the legends. Anyway, will I do a scary stream tonight? Maybe. I'm not sure what's going to be happening. If I do, it would be in about 12 hours time from now. It might just be an impromptu stream where we just start. Do something a little bit spooky, but we might have some fun. Other than that, look, subscribe for more FPV related content. I've got to get some drones ready because Trevor is, what time do I have to meet Trevor tomorrow? I think I said 11. So I'm going to have to bind some stuff up. I've got a bit of work to do actually, because that's it's probably the bane of that's one of my least favorite parts of my job is binding stuff up, getting it ready to go fly. Because, you know, if you've got a new radio or a new this or a new that, it's a pain. Anyway, all right, guys, I will catch you guys in 2 days' time or maybe in 11 hours' time. All right, happy flying.